I've got some bad news about Roxy. I know she has a lot of fans on this channel, so I want to give you an update. Yesterday she was over at my mother-in-law's. We take her there during the day when we're at work, and she was outside playing in the snow like she always does. And unfortunately, she ended up cutting her foot on like a piece of metal or something that was under the snow that she couldn't see. I think she went back around the shed, and obviously under the snow she doesn't know what's going on, but she cut her foot pretty good. Cody's mom has noticed it when she took her inside, and they called the vet, and the vet basically said there's really nothing they could do for it, just try to keep her off the foot and try to stop it from bleeding. So that happened yesterday afternoon, and now we are at this morning, and I'll give you a quick update. Well, here's my little baby Roxy Bear. As you can see, she's just kind of resting right now. Oh, poor booby. But here's the foot. I'll show you a little clip here of what the cut looks like when I redressed it this morning. Please just skip ahead if you are nauseous or don't want to see any graphic content, but here it is. Here's the wound that I was telling you about. As you can see, it's a bit of a gash. Here's the size of it in relation to her paw. It's definitely not looking very good. And as you can see, what I did to redress this, she basically ripped off her bandage when I was up getting a shower, and you can see it's still bleeding pretty good. That really concerns me. But we ran out of bandages, of course. We used up all of our supply on her. Last night, we used like 2 on her last night. So basically what I did on this was put a pad under there where the cut is, and then I also just took a paper towel and wrapped around that. I used the tape around that. So today I'm definitely gonna have to get some more supplies. But that's her wound, and I'm kind of concerned about it. Last night I wasn't so concerned because she was doing just fine. It didn't seem to be that bad. But when she puts pressure on it, it definitely starts bleeding, and that's just in a terrible spot. Like right there's her foot, and then you have that right behind there. So I don't know if there's anything that maybe I don't know. I don't know what we can do. I'm gonna be taking her over to Cody's mom's again today, so she can watch her and make sure she just stays on it, or stays off of it, I should say, and rests all day. So hopefully it can start healing itself and stop bleeding. But this definitely isn't the first time this has happened to the little Roxy Bear. This, if you remember before, she got bit by a dog, and we had the same situation where the vet told us the same thing. So she's no stranger to accidents, but I just hopefully she gets better and this doesn't become a problem or anything. But yeah, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do, Rox. You're a good girl. All right, you ready to go? Go for a ride? See how she's walking. Look. That's a lab for you right there. Total lab. You know, I don't think it's a good idea that we play right now. Let's get you into the car. Come on. Here, drop. Eat it. Good girl. Oh. You okay? How's that foot? You're such a trooper. You're my little pup. Let's get you to Grammy's. She'll take good care of you. Sit. Oh. Good girl. Oh. You're a good girl. I got Roxy dropped off at her Grammy's house, and I feel really confident that she's going to get the best care today that she could possibly get. It's really nice to have someone to watch her while we go to work, and she obviously has the materials to dress that wound a little better than I was able to. And you know, it just, I guess you got to deal with the good and bad with having a dog. You know, you can't always have all the fun stuff. You got to have these kind of things. But I do feel kind of lucky. I was telling Cody's mom this, that I feel pretty lucky that in the course of 2.5 years that I've owned a lab, I've only had 2 injuries. That's not that bad when you think about it. So this isn't going to be the last video for today. I'll have an update here this afternoon. I definitely got to get some more supplies to clean that wound up, and then also I'll give you an update this afternoon on how she makes out today. It's now the afternoon. I just called and checked on Roxy, and she's doing well. The wound is stopped bleeding for the most part, and she's definitely getting pampered today, so I feel pretty good about that. But while I was out to lunch today, I did pick up some stuff for her. These are the things that I got. I got some rolled gauze, some gauze pads, and then I got some of this waterproof adhesive tape. So that should fix her up for the most part. This stuff is actually pretty expensive. That was like 16 bucks for all this, but that'll be nice to get her fixed up, and won't have to worry about that wound bleeding as much. Well, here I am coming up, and look who's waiting for me. How you doing, baby girl? Hey, come here, come inside. How you doing? How you doing? Oh my goodness. Here, sir. It's okay. Come here. Let me get a good look at you. Let me see. Oh, she's a lab. She's excited. Hey, Rox, come. That's what you're trying to do, aren't you? Sorry, we can't play. Come here. Sorry, Bear. Come here. Come on, we got to go inside. Well, I'm back where I started for today, and Roxy apparently is doing pretty well, as you can see in that last little clip. Here she is. She's got her basketball, and she wants to play. So she's doing all right. Let me get a good look at her little wound here. There you go. Good girl. Looks pretty good. Hopefully not bleeding through anymore. And we're going to spend the night together here. Boy, the lighting's bad. So thanks for watching, and there'll be another video up here soon.